Hi friends, it's Rachel here. Welcome to today's video. This is part of my Sequin series where I am showcasing every month a new project I do with my sequin mixes from my shop. If you don't know, I run a sequin mix shop where I also have a sequin mix subscription. So today's video, I am featuring the January sequin mixes in some Memorydex envelopes with shakers on them. So I used some Memorydex envelope dies from Coco and Reno, and this was a collaboration with Cheryl. So if I can find them online, if they're still up, I will link them. So I cut these three papers out, some old crepe paper and Simple Stories. So I cut three out, and I'm going to use the three sequin mixes from the January sequin mix subscription. So we have Maylin. I tried to name my sequin mixes after Disney characters, so that's from Turning Red, Maylin. And then we have Rainbow. Well, that one just, it has a rainbow, so that's how that name came about. And then we have Hawthorne, which is named after Hawthorne from Lightyear. So, well, I guess either of the Hawthorns, but it has stars and moons in it, which is so fun. And then we have this pink and red one here that is kind of in preparation for Valentine's Day, but I'm really excited for the February sequin mixes because there's a lot of pink, there's a lot of Valentines. So if you're interested in joining my sequin mix subscription, I will link it down below. But I'm going to show you a project today using these three mixes. I think I'm going to do that, that, and that. I have some tulle here for the envelopes, so I'm gonna adhere it here and then put the tulle and the sequin mixes as the shaker right here, and then I might embellish a little on the Memorydex card as well. But we're really here to showcase the sequin mixes because they add a lot to a project. So my goal is to do this sequin series once a month. I did one last month, and then I did one a couple months ago. It was requested by a subscriber of mine to maybe show some more ways to use the sequin mixes, and I thought, you know what, that's an amazing idea. I really should do that. So I did one probably back in the summer, and then I just struggled to keep up, but starting last month, I wanted to bring that back again, and we're doing this sequin series, so please subscribe so that you will be able to see all the videos that I do every month with my sequin mixes. So again, I'll leave the links down below, but I'm going to continue this crafting, put these together, and probably speed things up a bit to show you how I embellish this all. And so let's get into that. Okay, so I did a little bit of sewing off camera. I took that tulle and sewed it around every edge except one so that I have one part to obviously put the sequin mix in. So gonna add that mix in there, and I use about half of the mix for the shaker, so I still have a lot left for another project, which is great. So I'm just going to slip that in there, and I actually decided to make it a little bit more of a diamond shape to make sure that the sequins kind of stay more up at the top, and that I don't waste space. So Rainbow was in the yellow one, and then we've got Maylin in this one, and I love the pinks and reds in this. I think you all are really going to like the February sequin mix subscription because it has a lot of Valentines, a lot of pink, a lot of that fun stuff, and I'm really excited for you to see all of those. Yeah, pinks and reds and Valentines make me so happy. And every month I try to do really different mixes, a lot of variety in colors and shapes. But I always have a pink mix every month. There has to be one with pink in it because I love pink. This one I think is pretty unique for me, but I love it with the moons and the stars. And the colors that are in this one as well. I love this mix. It's so unique for me. Sorry, I was just sewing. That's why I am gone for a second, but just going to trim all of those edges. And I think they look so cute. So if you don't know what Memorydex cards are, basically, I think it was Heidi Swap who started a Memorydex album where you can document your memories through Memorydex cards on a Rolodex. which is such a unique and cool idea. And so these ones are envelope ones, and you could put like pictures in them or whatever. I am going to send these to a pen pal, and hopefully they will be able to use them and enjoy them. I think they're so fun. I haven't made Memorydex cards in a while, so these were great to make. I'm just going to adhere all these together, and loving how these are coming together. I am going to embellish the fronts as well, so we'll get to that in a second once I adhere these all together. And it was super nice to have these dies to make it easy to put these Memorydex cards together. And yeah, I'll put all of the links you might need down below, but if I miss anything, please don't hesitate to message me and ask or comment here. Let me know which out of these three mixes is your favorite. Comment below, go down there, let me know. Is it Maylin, this one? Is it Rainbow? Or is it Hawthorne, the Moon and Stars one? Let me know which is your favorite out of the three. I always lean towards pinks. So I love Maylin, but there's something about this Moon one that is just so unique. So I really love it as well. But, I love all three. I can't pick favorites. Okay, so I am embellishing these a little bit, and I have a little bit of a formula. I put a bigger embellishment with some foam, and then a word sticker, and some enamel dots and hearts around it. And that's kind of like my little formula. I kept it really simple. I could have sewn on the front of these envelopes, but I decided because I would be covering a lot of it up, I decided not to, and there'd already be sewing from the Sequin mix, so I just left it, but you definitely could sew, and that would look really cute as well. But I think these are just so adorable. I'll show you closer up in the end how they turned out, but I love them. I think they're so cute. And I'm having so much fun with the Valentine's crafting. I am doing hosting the Secret Cupid swap again this year, which is a big Valentine's YouTube hop and swap that I host every year, and really excited about that. And my partner and I have decided to do 7 handmade items and 7 store-bought items, and my package as of the day that I'm recording this voiceover, my package is probably, I would say, like 60 to 70% done. I feel pretty good about the progress, and I'm excited for the recipient to receive it. And that will all be posted on February 14th. Also, right now I'm working on the Made with Love class that I'm doing a fleur. And in that class, I'm teaching a scrapbook layout and a mini album. I'll leave that info down below as well if you really like Valentine's crafting or maybe you want to get more into Valentine's crafting, doing a heart-shaped mini album and also a scrapbook layout. And in that, we have optional kits for purchase. And we have an exclusive sequin mix that I just adore. And so I'm using the sequin mix for both of my projects and getting lots of use out of that. So I'm really, really excited about that. And I'm not offering the sequin mix online at the moment, just in the kit. So you'll have to get the kit. But anyway, the sequin shaker envelope Memorydex cards are coming together, and here's what they look like up close. Like I said, if you want to subscribe and get these 3 sequin mixes, or you want to subscribe next month or whatever, or just go have fun shopping, I'm going to leave a link down below. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye!